you sort of ferried both you and who took that boat with you? That was Yannick. You
Yes.
ferried Yannick into this sort of new area of this area under the castle. You found these emaciated people that had been put just into this room. And the moment they spotted any sort of light that came from your direction, they just moved over into the as far away as possible. And they look absolutely emaciated. I'm really trying to think of segue where there are things that are going to be just on, and then
Getting dicey.
you guys have had it too good for too long. Okay, so it was bound to happen.
They give you a break for 1 week, and this is what
I know,
happens.
I know,
Work them harder.
I know. Random says smooth as always. I promise you, I've done some smooth ones while you've been away. I promise. Maybe one or two. Maybe one or two. I'm just trying to make sure I've got the sounds going before we venture into this little corridor, this dark corridor. Sirenscape gonna play ball today? Maybe not. Here we go. Okay. Okay, Dandy, you've got this one little bit of light that's from this marble behind one lens of your goggles. It's
Yes.
shooting out this cone of light. The boat is rocking just ever so gently on this what water isn't frozen in the cisterns underneath the Caer. You can see at the end of this corridor, this tiny 15 foot by 15 foot room. These 5 people, they seem to range in age from maybe like 25 to like 65. There is a very skeletally thin man huddled up with what must be his partner, who's this like stocky-ish dwarven woman. But despite all that, they've clearly incredibly malnourished, and they don't seem to be saying much. It's almost like they don't have much energy to speak, but they're all sort of putting their hands up to block themselves from the light pouring in from your lens.
Oh well, this won't do. We need to save some people. Yannick, hooray! We found them. But maybe you can hop over and help the worst off over here, and I can ferry them back to the entrance. I think we need to get them out of here.
I think as Dandy starts speaking, Yannick is already hopping over to go and try to help them. I'm going to pull out of my backpack some rations and some water and just sort of try to offer it around.
Their instant reaction when they see you reach for something is to like flinch and try and get away before realizing you've reached for like rations and water. And they are quick to like the youngest quickly like gets to his feet and grabs it and rushes over to this probably the older guy in the corner who's barely conscious to like feed it to him.
Knowing what I know, would healing him help or not really?
No. This is healing is more for like wounds and stuff. It's not for this kind of thing. This is
Cool.
the
I've got 7 rations in my backpack, so I'm just gonna give them each one.
Yeah.
And then, is there any like sort of container, like ideally clean, like a bucket or something around that I could maybe use?
There's nothing. There's no buckets for like waste or anything like that. They've just been thrown in here with nothing else.
Okay. In that case, I'll just take also out of my backpack a little lamp and a tinderbox, and I'll just light that lamp for them and hand it to them.
Okay.
Hopefully throw off a little bit of warmth.
They definitely sort of move to huddle around it.
And just start sort of taking care of them. And so sorry to find you here like this. We're not with the swords, the black blades. We, in fact, we are dead set against them. As you'll find out when you come upstairs, they're all gone now. You're safe now.
The dwarven lady sort of just leans further into her partner and as if like just a major weight has been lifted. It had been uncertain until you'd basically just spelled out that the cultists are gone. That has now kind of given them that relief.
We're so glad that you're still alive down here. Were you the... did you serve Konig before?
The youngest sort of nods, and he goes to speak. It's really hoarse, and he takes a swig of the water to try and loosen up his throat a little bit. And he says, "Yeah, I was the dog keeper. I was looking after all the dogs."
Okay.
And it's like finally getting to speak. He's like, "It was the scribe." He points over to the oldest one that was like very near unconscious in the corner. His Kranix butler and the dwarvish translator, as he points over to the husband and wife. This is Tam. He's a mute, and he points over to this sort of someone who looks about the same age as this guy that's talking to you. He's the speaker's housemaid. He can't speak. He was wanted for murder, and they basically took his voice and as his punishment. My name's Dicey. I look after the dogs.
So, Jasir?
Dicey.
Jasir. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you all. We have a small boat to get you all out. We won't be able to all go at once, but my comrade is waiting to start taking you when you feel ready.
Yeah.
Hello.
It's like looks over the shoulder,
just motion to the bright ball,
like trying to get
Waving
the light.
cheerily. Don't know if they can see me.
Yeah,
like
all they can
like
see
Mr.
is
Burns. I bring you peace.
I bring you love. Actually, she might take one of the beads and like yeet it down into the room.
That's you only had one,
Oh,
right?
there's she had one in the goggles and two in the pocket because she got hardness to make 3, so she could just take one out of her pocket and go poof.
Okay, that makes it like this this blinding ball of light just
Flashbang.
loves into there, and I think this is where you now, Dandy, can get like a way better view of everything that's in there. And it's exactly what you would anticipate this room to look like for 5 people to have been kept in for weeks, if not months. You don't know how long they've been down here, but it's
I hope
horrific.
they were using their river.
They probably were up until a point when their energy stopped.
Yeah, those things we keep bumping into aren't icebergs.
Instead of playing out obviously a big ferrying back and forth of each character and trying to figure out leave the dog here when you ferry the lion over and all that kind of puzzle solving, we can kind of just move forwards and imagine that it's all happening. Is there anything, Tobias, Harkness, anything you wanted to do as you start seeing this coming through? Anything else you wanted to add to this moment?
I mean, can we still get the experiences though? We solved the dog person thing puzzle? No?
Sure, yeah, you'll get some
Nice.
20 XP.
We have an hour and a half. I feel like we should play out the dog puzzle.
What dog puzzle? Am I missing a meme or something?
No, there was like the old thing from like when you're at school
A
with
chicken,
like,
a dog, and a kid or
It's a
something.
Bag of grain or something?
it's like a wolf, a chicken, and a bag of grain, and
You
you can
can-
only take one across at a time. But if you leave the chicken with the grain, it'll eat it, and if you leave the wolf with the chicken get eaten. So you
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
figure out how to get them all across without getting anything eaten.
Cool.
so anyway,
Yeah,
Caer
weird.
is the grain, and the others are
And
wolves.
someone's got to eat him. Harkness is going to call into Avarice. Oh, excuse me, Avarice.
Just the sigh.
Oh, good, you're there. This statue-y thing, are you partial to it at all?
No,
So you wouldn't mind if we destroyed it, you say?
I don't want you to smoke me out or anything if you plan on burning it.
I didn't say burn, but if you insist.
Please, just you could like. What do you want to do with it?
It's a bit of an eyesore, isn't it? I think we're kind of past that. We've all decided now that actually, no, they were the bad guys. We can admit that now.
Like I said, I just don't want you burning it and smoking me out.
So if we burn it without smoking you out, that's fine.
You're gonna take it with you and burn it up on the surface.
Like a sandwich when we come back. I'll take that as a maybe. Thank you. Hey, Tobias, I think we're allowed to destroy this.
Nice. I'll chop the living snot out of it with my greatsword, shall I?
Excellent. My quarterstaff is not adept at chopping, nor am I.
And then bonfire on the surface, coming up.
As you move closer to the statue, there is like a it's almost like your warmth is being drawn out of you. It's not that it's the actually you're not really sure what's causing it, but what I will do is, can I get a Constitution saving throw?
Coming up. I think I click on that button. And I've used advantage for no reason, so I got a 3.
3 is not good. You take, as you step forward, you start hacking away at this statue, and this every hit is revealing a bit more of this what's behind it. This brown mold that I mentioned previously that's growing out from behind it, and every swipe you feel just a little bit more of your warmth being taken from you. You take 26 cold damage.
Oh, wee. Maybe with a particular gusto swipe, a big chunk comes off, and that's enough to KO Tobias.
Harkness, you kind of like, you mentioned this to Tobias about, oh, we should destroy this thing. And you look back towards and you're seeing Dandy ferrying some of these emaciated people. Like, they're so small that she's able to get like 2 at a time in there at the moment, right?
Grief.
And you hear like something just hit the ground, and you imagine it's just Tobias doing his damage to this statue. And then you just don't hear any more hits on the statue. And you turn around, and Tobias is just lying blue on the ground in a dying state.
Oh my lord. Lord, or whoever it is that people... Oh my god, good gosh. Harkness is going to use his quarterstaff to just kind of like shuffle Tobias back to him. Like, scooch, scooch, scooch.
Yeah. You're seeing like there's more of the brown mold now, and that seems to be just crawling closer to Tobias's body as well.
Oh yeah, definitely pulling him back. And also whilst he's doing this, just concentrating on the fact that, oh gosh, I've got to help Tobias. And the little motes of snow just kind of start swirling around him as Harkness uses healing light for 1d6 healing.
Okay. Give us a d6.
3.
Right, 3 hit points. It's just like being moved away from that brown mold is enough. It feels like there's a bit more warmth that suddenly hits you. You're frozen to the bone at the moment. You've got a little bit of hit points back.
Isaiah,
Oh my
old chap, are
gosh.
you okay?
Oh, good grief, man. What I feel...
You might want to watch out for the brown mold, though.
Ugh.
Like Avarice calls out from the other room.
No sandwich then. Oh, my dear fellow, Bida too. And he's going to touch your breastplate or your shirt and then warm it. You look absolutely frigid.
Thank you, my good man. Oh, be careful. There's some hex or curse on that thing. And as Tobias rubs his greebly eyes, he sees that Winston's disappeared, because if I'm KO'd, he's out of there.
Oh, right.
I think fire is a good option again now. Maybe we just hope that the smoke doesn't upset her condition. What do you reckon?
Don't burn it! Don't burn it, please. Plus, I don't know if you know about brown mold, but not a big fan of flame.
Well, truth be told, I never actually knew how to use fire. That was just from the book, which unfortunately disintegrated, which is a real thing, Avarice. Books disintegrate. Not to get threats still, but I'm just saying. I suppose I could Fusiket SLA, and he will fire a bolt of energy down his arm and into this statue, what remains of it.
Okay. Yeah, that's enough to just like shatter this thing into ice-covered splinters. The Levistus effigy
No smoke.
is no more. Yeah.
Oof. Thank you so much.
I maybe should have opened with that. I'm sorry.
Cool. Anything else while the group are ferrying these people along?
Thank you for that help, Harkness. I might just invest a little bit more of that myself, by the Crimson Oath. Whoop, 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 whoop. And he's gonna cast Cure Wounds on himself for extra heal juice.
Nice.
I get a total of 12, using up my last spell slot.
Nice.
Oh, the
Nice.
colour's coming back into your cheeks there, my friend.
Whew. Thank you. I think, Harkness, if you take the lead, I'll follow you.
I
There.
need the dandy mobile to come back.
Yeah, it eventually it does show up eventually. There's been a lot of fearing of what you've counted to be 5-6 people. Maybe one of them was Yana, because you're not really seeing where he is anymore. But eventually Dandy comes back for both Tobias and Harkness as well. Yannick, you've helped individually get them up the ladder back up into the castle itself, the keep. When you got to the top, the chef and Huawa have been sort of nearby and are quick to escort these people off to like sleeping quarters, and the chef is hurrying off to go and sort out food, and Huawa's organizing blankets. They're doing their best to make sure that everyone is going to be looked after and okay and rested. It's going to take a wee while, I think, for everyone to be back on their feet. But you also sort of let them know that there was no cultists down there. It looks to be all clear of them. There may be some out there in the 10 towns, but for now, there are none left in the keep. And there is
Don't
like...
forget the sandwich.
I don't know if
No, I said no sandwich. Because she didn't tell us about the mold.
Yeah. So I think by the time you all get back up to the surface, everybody is already sort of taking care of people. So let's move you guys back to the surface.
So as Dandy has come, Harkness would have made sure that Tobias got on first and got ferried away. So when Dandy eventually comes back I assume Dandy's coming back for Harkness. I made a large assumption there.
She pauses a little and then arrives.
And once she ferries him across, he takes out a gold coin and says, You've done well, wee Dandy, and pushes a gold coin into your palm and says, Do you have change?
We all have the ability for change. Thank you very much. And she heads up the ladder.
That's not what I had meant. Oh well.
A lot of the bodies, but
gold
maybe
for my
not all of the
inventory.
bodies have been sort of disposed of. There's, you know that there's this keep is at the top of the mountain, so you're just going to assume that these bodies have been thrown. Just hurry, hoop, off they go. What's the plan from here? You guys find yourself in the guard tower, the base of the guard tower. The people have been ferried off by Huawab and the chef, Karu. What's the plan from here?
Crew made a big meal, didn't he? Because he was planning to feed 20 people.
Yeah, he did.
All right. I sure could use a warm meal, and I don't know about the rest of you, but a night's kip would be excellent.
Indeed, I'm ragged.
Yes.
I'm not opposed.
As part of looking after everybody, making sure that they're fed in their sleeping quarters, you do notice that the dining hall has a bunch of candles lit and meals for each of you on the table. Obviously, there was meant to feed a lot more than just the four of you and the five helpers that have been saved, but so it's kind of this banquet has been served up effectively. I think it's not too long. I'm just going to move you guys into the dining hall as well. It's not too long after you sit down at the table that you hear like footsteps on the mezzanine above you, and you look up and you see Konig looking down at you. It's been a little while, actually. It's been maybe an hour since the person that was like looking after him or keeping an eye on him left, said he had urgent stuff. There was something going on that he had to, and he didn't return. And Kranix made his way out onto the mezzanine and just looks down to see you guys like with this banquet. What's going on? Where are they?
We found your servants and we brought them back. Everyone's A-okay, Uncle Poopy. Poopy Uncle.
He nods as he makes his way across the mezzanine and down the stairs. And he says, where are the guards?
The Black Blades are no more.
They're no more.
I'll gesture to some corpses.
Yeah, there's like Karu is slowly like dragging the last of the corpses just into this other room for now. Sorry, Harkness, I put you right on top of one.
But it was so comfy.
Yeah. Karu's like, I got this, as he like moves it out from underneath your feet.
That's why it was lumpy.
And you found my servants. Is that?
Yeah. They were downstairs in like a cold cell. It looked like they'd been down there for a while.
He sits down at the head of this table and starts pulling some plates that, were situated maybe close to being in front of some of you. He's just bringing them over to him, like really making a show of making sure he's the head of the table, and he starts eating immediately. Well, I appreciate you finding my servants and bringing them safely back to me. When do you think they'll be fit for work?
Good God, man, let them rest.
And as for the guards, you killed them all? Woe is me, who will keep me safe? You must find replacements as soon as you can. Inform the town's militia at once. And he just gets to eating. He's still wearing that same stained bed clothes that you saw him like squatting over the toilet with.
Tandy picks up 2 pieces of broccoli and looks meaningfully at Harkness and goes, on the edge.
Harkness looks at Dandy and just like motions over to no, who does he motion to? He motions over to the others like just head directions over because Harkness also shows his soft hands.
Soft hands.
He doesn't fight things.
Anyway, you're welcome to stay the night. You can stay here as long as you want. In fact, you're welcome to guard me yourselves until you're able to find your replacements.
Yes, perhaps just in case there are more of these black swords still lurking around, perhaps in the interests of continuity of leadership of the town, perhaps you were to lock yourself back in that room until we can ensure that there are no more of them out to threaten your life.
Well, there's no need to. I just shut the gates now, but
No. Unfortunately, they have keys to the gates. So I think the only safe place is to be in your room, and we will send a guard to make sure that you are safe there, and then we'll secure the remaining town, and then we'll come back to you. I think this is the best course of action. In fact, here, and Harkness piles some food onto a plate, helps him, lift him by the elbow. Come on.
Get off me! He notices,
it's in the interest of your safety, sir.
He notices like the keys to the keep on your hip that you took from Kadroth. No, you've got the keys. That's fine. You've got. Look, we'll lock up.
I've got this set.
Look, you look out. You can stay here. You can look after me, make sure I'm nice and safe, and until the servants are fit and ready to be working again, I guess, which a day or two, I'm sure. You, Tobias, you can be my scribe. You can write down everything I need, make sure everything that needs to be said. And Yannick, was it? Yes. Well, I had a dwarven translator, but I suppose that's your job for until she's better.
No thanks.
What do you mean?
Potatoes are excellent, Carew. Thank you. Yum. Yum, yum, yum.
Anyway,
getting the feeling like he's not wanted at the table.
We shall get you back to your office upstairs.
No. I mean, it's getting quite late. I can maybe, yes, I might call it a day.
Yes, I'll help you up. Come on, let's go.
Yes, because can you just make sure all of this mess is cleaned up? Maybe, Dandy, if you could help out in the kitchen with Carew, that would be fantastic.
We will make sure everything gets sorted out. Don't worry.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take, and he's just like piling all this food onto a plate.
Let me give you a hand.
Just take that with me up there, and I'll call it a night. Pick a room, anything's available. Kadroth's room's spare now, I guess. Hethel's room, I guess, is spare as well. So help yourselves. If they get in the way, just out the window, it's fine. All right, toodaloo, he says as he heads up the stairs. Big brown stains down the back of his nightgown as he heads up the stairs.
Harkness helps him up to that. I assume he's going up to that room.
Yeah. That's his room.
Once Harkness puts the stuff inside, he's like, have you got everything you need? Are you all good here?
Yes, I'm fine. I'll be fine.
Excellent. And Harkness kind of cuts him off, walks outside. I'm just going to secure the room for you, shuts the door and locks it.
So you're lucky. I don't even think he notices. Okay, all right, well, I'll just be in here.
Bip.
Dandy to the rest of the people at the table. Did we make a mistake saving this man?
Maybe. My suggestion is we talk to the staff tomorrow, see what their take is, and what they would like us to do.
And then he maybe has an unfortunate heart attack.
He might just lose his job, right? We don't have to kill him because his personality is stinky as his underclothes.
I like to think that Harkness returns to the table and he says, I say, did we make a mistake by saving that man?
You know what, Harkness? I kind of starting to think we did.
Karoo, he looks like mayor material. What do we think? He can cook. That's pretty good.
Well, surely we would set it to some kind of democratic process where the town can vote, and then even if Kranich is still installed as a figurehead, just to sign the thing, similar to how Camembert, the other chap, was doing it. Kadrov.
Caer-Dineval is a democratic place. Like, he was voted in by the people.
In the last election.
Yeah. I don't know if there's there hasn't been any murmurings of a new election anytime soon. So, and it sounds like the people they voted him in. The people in the town love him. They love his bullyish, very theatrical. He comes across very charismatic to the people.
How about we just leave this town, everyone? I mean, we've gotten rid of the Draga threat. We've cleared the keep. I'm not sure if personality of leadership is our remit to solve.
Oh yes, I suppose we have quite urgent
Should
things
we
to do.
install Huawa as the new leader?
I'm not entirely sure Huawa was a leader either.
What do you think, Yannick? What happens in the 10 towns when someone as such as he exists?
Well, normally the democratic process would sort it out. If the people want a different speaker, then they'll vote in a different speaker. But maybe we could bring to their attention the hardships that his staff have endured and force a re-election.
What if
Hear,
we
hear.
were to have a signed document that said he was standing down at the town should immediately vote in a new person?
That would also work.
I would say that there would be quick elections if the current speaker was no longer of this earth. I think that would also instigate a quick new process.
I suspect I could convince him, but I'd need to sleep on it first. To sign such a document.
Yeah.
Just saying. I mean, it's 100% illegal, but hypothetically, if I did say have the equipment in my bag to make such a document with the gentleman's signature on the bottom of it, hypothetically, we could use it to convince people. Maybe even
Sure.
tuck them away in a hypothetical underground chamber surrounded by
Water.
icy water.
Well, I mean that's one way, but to tell the truth, Dandy, I'm sure I can be quite persuasive. I believe I've got a few words running around in my head that I believe would be able to convince him for at least 8 hours or so that it was a good idea.
Okay, very good, very good. Just putting it on the table.
Were we to go that route?
I mean, you guys can absolutely sleep on it. It is pretty late into the day now. This whole keep is much quieter than it was previously, with far fewer people to man it. Everything's been locked up tight. Everyone's been sort of has been relegated to their sleeping quarters. You're able to either join them in the servants' sleeping quarters or grab some of the spare rooms or set up anywhere really that you'd want to. Got a pick of the keep really. But unless there was anything you specifically wanted to get done before the night was over, we can call it a night.
Change call it a night.
Okay, cool. You'll find places to sleep. It's an incredibly uneventful and peaceful night. I think at one point, Kranich was like, you could hear Kranich like knocking on the door. Oh, need to use the bathroom. Oh. Okay, I'll use this thing again. And he just. But you wake up in the morning, everything, you can all hit your long rest button, get back your spell slots, get back your hit points, get back your hit dice, and And as we've been waiting for a few sessions now, level up to level 4. Bam, 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 bam.
It's happening!
It is. You guys have hit level 4. I assume you've all had a chance to look over what it was that you were wanting to do.
I've seen a couple of things.
Who has already taken a look at what they want to do? Because I think level 4 is like the stat increase or feat. That's kind of the situation we're in at the moment. I think that's for everybody. Tobias, did you want to go first?
Hooray!
Yes. Tobias has been throwing his greatsword around a bunch recently, and he's going to select the greatsword super cool feat.
Ooh.
And I'll find the wording because it's probably not what I just said. Great Weapon Master. So it requires level 4, 13 strength. It gives me strength +1, which is kind of handy. And heavy weapon mastery. When I hit a creature with a heavy weapon property with my attack action, blah, 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 I gain extra damage, which is equal to my proficiency bonus. Which is pretty cool. So it's like a +2 whenever I do damage. And then if I score a crit, I can melee attack a creature who's standing next to that creature as a bonus action.
Okay. All right. I probably won't have gotten all of that, but as long as you have, then I'm happy. That sounds great.
I'll dump into the chat when I get a clicko.
Yeah, cool.
And I think I may or may not get a spell, but I'll click some buttons and roll 20 and that'll tell me that. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Let me. I usually bring all of this up, so let's bring this up. There's handbook.
204 is the feat for Great Weapon Master, if that's what you're looking for.
No, I'm just going to have a look at the actual classes and everything. So I'm just bringing up if there was anything else that we needed to know about for level 4. Oh yeah, you're getting another cantrip and prepared spell, I think.
Oh yeah, I do indeed.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's talk Dandy.
Hello.
Hi. What's what do we got? Level 4 is an ability score improvement for you as well. No improvement to sneak attack, unfortunately.
No improvement to sneak attack. Aww.
Unfortunately, it stays 2d6.
Hurtful.
Yeah.
However, I'm gonna be up in the stat for dexterity is one of them, which means that the was it the modifier goes up, which means the damage on my psychic blades goes up.
Nice.
Happiness.
So you get to improve 2 abilities. Are you putting them into one into Dex?
Yep, 1 into Dex, and I'm gonna go 1 into Charisma because we're doing a lot of talking instead of fighting. So the more people she can convince of stuff, the better.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, cool. Let's have a look at...
Are both of those uneven, Moach?
Uneven?
Like, because you only get a bonus to it every even point.
I think that pushed your Dex from 19 to 20, I believe, right? So you've already maxed out Dex now, which is crazy. And so what is your Charisma gone up to?
Charisma is currently 18, so I figured I could set that one up for the next one.
Okay, so that goes from 18 to 19, or you've put it up to 18? Sorry.
Oh yeah, it will be after this level up. It'll be 19.
Okay.
So a couple steps down the road, maybe I might max out Charisma.
All John's saying is if you did have a stat that was on an odd number, if you gave if you updated that by 1, then you would actually get a change to your modifier.
Because D&D is maybe I need to rethink this. I'll go away and rethink it.
Yeah, have a think about it. Harkness, What are we doing with Harkness?
All right, so Harkness level 4. There's a couple of things that happens for a warlock when they come of age. So for the ability, the feat, he has gone with Spell Sniper.
Ooh.
A couple of fun bits and pieces with that. One is that he now can read the book to find out what happens. He gets +1 on his charisma, which is all important. He can ignore half and 3/4 cover for his spell attack rolls. He can cast in melee, not at disadvantage. And also he gets an extra 10 feet of range for his spells, which is just kind of like a nice to have.
What? This is a huge feat. So like,
He can Eldritch
Okay.
Blast at point blank now. And also into
through
like
cover.
past people and so
yeah. Wow, that's actually huge. You also get another cantrip and another.
yeah, he gets an extra
prepared
cantrip,
spell.
so he wakes up and he suspects that he could probably. He remembers that trick he did with the knife in the mines where he threw it really well, and he's like, actually, you know what? I think I can remember how to do that. And also,
Okay.
he's picked up another one, which things don't look quite as far away as they used to. So he's like, huh, I wonder. I've got these words bouncing around in my head. I'll have to think about them later.
Okay, all right. I mean, I'm impressed with that feat. It's going to be bad news for all the pretty much any enemy from here on in. That gets
I'm not
in
going to lie. I
Harkness's
was
way.
looking at Warcaster, but that feels very much what every other Magic character I've ever played, I think, has taken Warcaster at 4, and I wanted to do something
Right.
different for him.
I think this is good. This is really good. Yannick, what do we got? Well, Yannick's level 4.
Well, speaking of Warcaster, I'm taking Warcaster.
It's so good, though.
Yeah, it's really good for classes that use a lot of concentration spells, which clerics do. So I'll go over it. So you gain the following benefits. So I get to increase one ability score by 1. So I'm increasing my wisdom by 1, which makes it an even number again. So it's now 16 total.
Cool.
I have advantage on Constitution saving throws I make to maintain concentration.
Oh, that's good.
I get reactive spell, which means when a creature provokes an opportunity attack by leaving my reach, I can take a reaction to cast a spell instead of just swinging at them.
So good.
Oh.
The spell must have a casting time of 1 action and must only target that creature, so no like fireballs or things that target multiple. And I can perform the somatic components of spells even when I have weapons or a shield in one or both hands. So I was
Okay.
having to like chuck my shield down before,
Yeah.
do something, then pick it back up.
Yeah.
So now I don't have to do all that stuff.
Cool. So you guys.
I just think the concentration thing will be awesome.
Yeah, especially if you've got your was it spiritual weapon out there? Is it
Yeah.
spiritual weapon? Yeah, that's incredibly cool. Oh yeah, you guys are feeling much stronger waking up this morning in this keep. It was a big day yesterday, huge day of travel, dwerger fighting, cultists killing. There's a lot going on, but you saved the day. You saved a very important group of people for a very I was going to say worthy man, but I don't know if Konig is very worthy of the help you've given him. But this was a great time for us to take a 5-minute break, so let's do that right now. I will say, big thank you, by the way. This is huge. Random Origins is coming in, as he always does, gifting out 5 community subs to everybody. So that's huge.
Beat that eventometer.
Well, I need to, for some reason, it didn't update my thing, which I tested it with some stuff, but that stuff did not work for some reason. So I need to have a look at why that is. Because that's annoying. Good session, guys. This has been going well so far. Who's a fan of Konig?
A little torn.
I like how the end boss of Rime is this weak old man with diarrhea. Like,
Yeah,
I reckon we might be able to take him. Not sure, but possible.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
does he look cold? Because that was our major downfall last time. The guy just didn't look
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah, that's a good point. No, he looked pretty cold, I think. I'll need to
If
have
it
a look
looks
at
cold, we can kill it.
This is annoying.
Not
Why
saying that we're
didn't
going to kill him, but
it work? I'm having a look at why this didn't work, but it should have done it, but it didn't. I will have a look at what that is, but that should have been enough. Five gifted subs should be enough to at least give us a good event for this session. So I'll try and figure out what went wrong with that in the future next week.
enjoy the Cheerios, random.
Yeah.
Cheerios are great.
Oh, they so are.
Is Cheerios better or worse than Sizzlers?
I mean,
Wait.
such a different use case.
Yeah.
Because you can get Cheerio sausages, but are you thinking of Cheerios the cereal, or is this
No,
Cheerios
like
the
Cheerio
cereal?
sausages, which is like a small red sausage, right? And then you have Sizzlers, which are also a small sausage.
Right, but
Okay.
Cheerios is also a cereal as well, so I just wasn't sure which one you were going with. We are comparing sausages to sausages, right?
Yeah,
Let's start there.
like
Yeah,
sausages to mini sausages.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I went
yeah.
away
Or
and
cocktail
came back to an
sausages.
absolute sausage fest. What's going on, guys?
We're talking Cheerios, the sausage, versus Sizzlers.
The meat product.
Is
Yeah.
Sizzlers the one
Me
with the
too.
cheese in it?
Yeah.
It can be,
That's always
Yeah.
delightful.
Do
and it can
either
also
of
be the
them-
one with plastic if you haven't opened it up properly, and your idiot flatmate just throws it onto the grill.
Do either of them have actual meat in them? I'm not
Chance of
sure.
meat.
Chance of meat.
Yeah.
May contain traces
Hi.
of.
There's a probability in
Yeah.
there.
My dad used
Jules.
to say they were made from the sweepings of the floor of the meat factory. I'm like,
Yeah.
depends how much meat goes through that factory. That could be a lot of meat.
Jules in the chat says Sizzler's best Cheerios every time.
Nice.
I mean, like a kid's party though.
You need the Cheerios.
Cheerios with the big
Yeah,
thing of
yeah.
tomato sauce. I would give them like a
Hell
big
yeah.
bowl of Sizzlers.
Because you got that
Actually
bite,
thinks
you got that pop that happens when you bite
Yeah.
through the skin as well.
And then the skin is like pretend chewing gum.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Did you ever try to like nibble a word or a picture into the outside of the Savoy or the Cheerio?
Well,
Just
hold on.
me?
Let's not bring Savoys into this.
Carry on.
Savoy's a
dexterity
whole
is
other
clearly
larger
at 20.
sausage game. No, I don't think I've ever tried to nibble a picture into a side of a sausage.
Okay.
My mouth game isn't on point for that, I don't think.
We're just gonna like clip
I
that.
remember. No.
Welcome back, John.
I feel like I missed something.
Cheerios versus Sizzlers, which gets your vote?
Cheerios versus what?
Sizzlers, you know the Sizzler sausages.
It's a sausage question.
Yeah, it's sausage
Ah,
versus
okay.
sausage.
Well, I've
sausage
got
quest.
I actually have a story about this.
Great.
So we're away on a guys' weekend, and like it's one of those
Natural
ones where
sausage
you sort of know people, but you might not have spent heaps of time with them. Anyway, one of those guys walks in and goes, "Guess what I brought, guys? Little boys." And we all just went, "What?"
Not
We'd
that kind
never
of party.
heard that name for a Cheerio.
I've
So-
never heard that.
I've
What?
never heard that either.
Where's he from?
Palmy. So that's another
I mean,
one.
I
And
don't-
we were just sort of like, I don't know what that means, and the phrase is just wrong.
I don't want to disparage Palmy, but
John Cleese does that.
Palmy.
They're Savoys. They're Savoys.
Right.
Yum.
Well, hold on.
Really?
Isn't this now then again going Savoys versus Sizzlers versus?
Cheerios.
Oh wait, okay,
Cheerios.
sorry.
Cheerios are the cute little red ones.
They're
Kids'
like the
parties.
cocktail sausages, right?
Kid party sausage.
Yeah, this is harder than I thought.
One of each.
I feel like they're different categories.
Both in at the
I
same
think one
time.
of them is. I don't think you have them at the same time.
Apples
They're
and
different
oranges.
occasions. It's like red wine and champagne.
Yeah, I wouldn't
You know?
liken any of them to either of those, the quality of those things, but sure.
You celebrate
It's
like someone's graduation with some
Maybe
Savile,
like,
not Saviles, but Trios.
Wine,
Yeah, not
wine
with a sizzler.
cooler. Maybe one of them could be a wine cooler, and then the other one could be...
Goon.
Sprite and orange juice.
Goon sack.
yeah.
What?
Good sack.
A goon sack. Yeah.
A goon sack.
Which is basically wine cooler, but without the box. Really?
No, it's not even cooler. It's just red or white. And then you squeeze it into your mate's face at a party.
Chateau
Yes.
cardboard.
CJ in the chat was confused as I was earlier. He said, I had no idea why you could be this enthused about the blandest breakfast cereal in existence. Cheerios the cereal. Yeah.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
Put a few Cheerios in your Cheerio.
Slice them up to be similar
Yeah.
shaped
Yeah.
And punch holes.
and punch holes, and then it's just,
And then deep fry them.
yep.
I feel like my family's going out this weekend, so I'm going to try Sizzlers versus Cheerios, and I'm going to test this out. Not for breakfast.
Put it in the Discord.
Dinner.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
definitely-
everyone's keen to see your
definitely in the
sausages.
Discord. Speaking of the Discord and food, Reese, what did you put in the Discord today?
So good, right?
No one knew how to react to it. No one, I think.
Wait.
So good.
Wait,
I don't think
I gotta go
anybody
now. What
reacted.
happened?
Yeah, I do like maybe 2 or 3 drops into the food and drink category in Discord, and I thought that picture was worthwhile. It's food, which is great, and it looks like a chicken.
It does look like a...
Oh,
Um,
yes!
So
That was so cute.
Krispy Kreme have a promotion on, and it's a donut, and you can eat it.
Ah, okay.
And it's filled
donut.
with caramel sauce.
Okay,
Would
yeah.
recommend.
Sold.
Yeah,
Sold.
it's like a cartoon you can eat.
Yeah.
What's
that's
what's
very
the
cool.
crispy stuff on the bottom? Is it like Riceys or peanuts or
Pop rocks.
Pop Rocks?
Mystery stuff.
Choc
Mystery
Nuts.
crispy.
I don't
It's
know.
a Cheerio
I
cereal.
ate it too
Bits
quickly.
of Cheerios.
They did a
could
cool
choose.
Harry Potter set of donuts last year. Those were
Oh,
good.
really?
Is it like mystery filling?
Oh yeah, like the Slytherin and what they had. The
Yeah, they
Hufflepuff
had
and
one
the
for
different
each house.
houses.
Oh,
Yeah.
literal Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Sorry, chat's cracking me up. Shidehook said, modern language has truly ruined squirting goon juice in my friend's face. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I was going to say, goon sack is something different these days.
Oh, yeah. Christian Jules asks, why not for breakfast? Why would you not have that for breakfast? Your sausage
call.
comparison. I feel like that's a pretty good breakfast. Get
Maybe
some,
if I tried at
hash
different
browns
times
or
during the
something.
day to see if it feels more suitable at any particular point.
I think, yeah, because I think Sizzler for breakfast is better than like just randomly dipping some Cheerios into tomato sauce for breakfast.
I feel
Yeah.
like we're going into like breakfast sausage territory though. At that point,
That's kind of what Sizzler is.
I mean, it feels like it's the middle ground between the two.
Elevensies.
Exactly.
Yeah. But
John's
I
like,
feel
I'm out.
like with Cheerios,
Yeah.
it's got to be like 2 p.m. and they're cold because they were made to be eaten at 12, but everyone was doing something else. And now they're left over and there's some tomato sauce there. So you just
Yeah.
kind of dip them in. That's kind of, I wouldn't want to like 2 p.m. a Sizzler.
Wouldn't you,
You know
feel
what I
like a
mean?
man though, going to a kid's party, everyone has their Cheerios, and then you whip out a Sizzler and eat that? Oh, you would be king.
It's such
Weird.
a like
Just flop it out on the table and away you go.
it's such a mystery euphemism. Oh, I could really 2 p.m. Sizzler.
No, you could never 2 p.m. a Sizzler. You could 2 p.m. a
You
Cheerio.
can never 2 p.m. that. But
Yeah.
the immediate, my question when you whip out the Sizzler is just like, was that in your pocket?
Yeah, how did you bring it to the party?
A little Ziploc bag, maybe?
It's like pocket tots and Napoleon Dynamite.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, that movie.
Great movie. All right.
Gosh.
Let's
This could be authentic chat at the dining table for our characters last night.
This could be.
It
Yeah.
is. Yeah,
I say,
just
do you
talking
guys
about
think of
sausage.
those large sausages that cook really quickly in the fire? What do you think of them compared to those little ones that just kind of boil up?
Frankfurters. Oh, that's a whole nother
Now
discussion.
we're talking. Yeah. Nothing better than a frankfurter and a dry ass bun. Yeah,
Oh,
hell yeah.
oh. Fritz's wiener. I love Fritz's wiener.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Um,
one's just whatever.
Although
everyone-
back in Christchurch, I had like my face was scarred by a Fritz's wiener, so that took a while to get
Did it
over.
like burst
Anyway, back to the
and like
characters.
hot oil? Was that
It
what
was.
happened? Yeah.
It was hot oil just shot up over
It's
my
the
eye.
risk.
Luckily, not into my eye. I looked like a Bond villain for
No.
about 2 weeks.
Yeah. That is the risk of Fritz's wiener, I guess.
I do just have a very quick segue. Speaking of Fritz's wieners, my wife and I were in Czech Republic, in Prague, and we were walking along and we were sightseeing, and it was all lovely. And then there was a sign that said "sausage sizzle," and like it was a barbecue thing. You could smell it from where we were. I'm like, we have to go to say that we've been to a European sausage sizzle. And so yeah, we went and we got bratwurst, and it was delightful. But that was my Euro sausage sizzle experience.
Was it outside Mitre 10 at 10 a.m. on a Saturday?
It was outside with squirrels, red squirrels, so loved it.
Wow.
They weren't part of the sausage, I assume.
I'm not. Okay. I'm just making sure everything. I'm just going to look at something quickly before I get into the. Don't worry about me. Just checking.
Start puckering everybody.
just checking stuff. Okay.
Oh, the wheel of misfortune.
Just figuring out. Obviously, we had just before the break, we had Random Origins gift out 5 subs. The little event-ometer, the threat-ometer, is not working because I set that up wrong. So that's cool. We'll figure that out later. But it's surely 5 gifts is enough to at least give us our first event under this new system. But for now, we're just going to play. We're just going to keep playing for now, guys.
Be a
We'll
real
figure
shame
out.
if that eventometer accidentally kills Chronic for us.
Yeah. Well, we don't know when, or we don't know when it's gonna kick in, whatever this thing is. But let's get you guys back into the game. All right, it's morning. It's morning, guys. And you've all congregated down in the dining room once more, where Karoo has set up this amazing breakfast for all of you as well. You've got the youngest that was down there. What was his name again? Dearest? Dacia. He is there with you as well. He seems to be probably he seems to be faring the best out of all of the servants. The rest are still being tended to by Huawa and Karoo as well. But Karoo has set up a nice breakfast, and Dacia has joined you. Just wanted to say thank you again for everything. Yeah, just thank you.
You're very welcome. We spoke with your employer last night,
Panic, yeah.
and
How
we
is he?
were just
Is he
wondering.
is he okay?
I mean, he
getting pretty
seems
sick.
fine.
He was okay.
Did you want him to not be fine?
I mean, no, he's looked after me. He's given me a place to stay, I guess.
Okay, so
And a job.
you're
I look after the dogs. So
you're a fan.
and he's a boss. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine to me. I don't really deal with him too much.
What would the others have to say about him, do you think?
I mean, they're probably pretty happy that they have. I mean, they get to live in a castle. They get treated all right. You'd have to. He rules with a hard. There's a hard line. He wants his stuff done when it needs to be done. Why do you ask? Is he all right? Is he?
I mean, he's fine. We're just wondering
Okay.
if it was time for a re-election or not.
He's been
Well-
through quite the ordeal, and you know, I worry about how it may have affected him emotionally, and the stresses of the job, for instance. So whether this would be an appropriate time for reconsideration of the speakiness of this town, you know, could be timely.
I'd still have a job. All right. This guy looks to be, now that he's tidied himself up a little bit, he looks to be quite young, like about 23 to 24. He's like, I'd still have a job though, right? I mean, you've seen out there, and you know, Caer-Dineval is an incredibly small town. There's not much going on, so having any kind of job is going to be pretty good. So as long as I keep my job, you know, if you can guarantee that, then I don't mind what happens, really. I know. I'm sure it's plaguing his mind that the mistakes he's made that led to what happened. Though, right? Is he doing okay mentally? Is he all right? Is he holding up?
My friend, just between you and me, he's a bit of a dick. And I don't think he treats you and the other staff members with the respect that you deserve. If we could help bring in a new boss, did you have any idea of maybe someone who would be a good fit? And then maybe we could go and talk to them. We can have a chat with, you know, Konig. Maybe convince him that it's time to go on an extended holiday.
Oh, I mean, there's probably
Just between
3.
you and me. I'm not going to spread this around.
There's like 100 people that live in Caer-Dineval. It is a very small, very uneducated, I would say, township as well. And he's like, we don't exactly have you might have to bring them in from outside, you know, if you want to bring someone else in. You know, someone that could really wow the people of Caer-Dineval.
Do you know anyone like that, Yannick?
I mean, there are a few people in back home that might be suitable, but honestly, I don't know how many people would, with all due respect, would want to move from the city to a smaller place. It's a hard life out here.
I don't know if Brannick is just going to give it up. He loves it. He loves the power it gives him.
Again, he's been through a very stressful event, and perhaps that has given him a change of heart. So I wouldn't be surprised if I was you if he was to say something which you would have otherwise been surprised to have heard.
Out of character for a second, it doesn't seem like he's like particularly abusing them or anything. He's a bit of a dick, but
He'd be a taskmaster.
He's just gross.
Yeah. And this, like, what Yannick knows of this guy is he is very theatrical. He's very bullyish. But the people of Caer-Dineval, they love him. He's kind of like smarter and more charismatic than anyone in the town would be. So he kind of got the position quite easily. Like, it was a landslide victory to him.
Okay, so keeping him in power, we're not damaging the town or anything. Yeah.
No,
We're not. Okay.
he's
cool.
been in the position for a while now, you know. And
Maybe we should head off. Oh,
it does.
Okay,
It
back
does
in-
also seem like while he was locked away, that the town was slowly starting to wither as well. Like there were people just basically staying shuttered and afraid to come up to the care and blah blah blah.
back in character, Dandelion's just gonna ask someone, the little girl with the dog, is she related to any of you that were downstairs in the cell?
No, she was a runaway girl. We're actually not sure where she's coming from. And she showed up in a car, in a wagon full of goods, just tucked away in one of the boxes. And we've just been I've been looking after her while I thought she might have died, to be honest. So I'm glad that I was glad to see her. Make sure she was. I kind of started looking after her once I picked up a bit more energy this morning.
Oh. Man.
But I was speaking with Huawa this morning, who is raving about you, absolutely raving about you, and I can totally see why.
We love Wawa. We love him.
I don't know how he got caught up in all of this. He seems too good to be one of them cultists.
Yeah, I think just some people, they think they hear people promising good things, and then in good faith they decide to follow them. But he's a good guy, so he figured it out in the end.
He was telling me this morning that he wanted to stick around for a little bit, just to help us get back on our feet here, tidy up, and then head back to Bremen. So if he needs someone to, I can get the dog sled, get some dogs together, and deliver him back to Bremen when he's ready, when he's nice and ready. You can ignore my dice roll. I did roll it for a reason, but you can ignore the results.
I think you saw everybody twitching at that dice roll.
I just remembered it was something I was meant to do before all of this conversation, and I thought I would just do it off to the side. Yeah, but you can ignore that.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I say, chaps, I think Caer-Dineval has existed before we arrived, and hopefully will exist long after we've left, unless we don't find this fortress. I suspect we have a bigger knucklehead trout to fry.
What's this? What fortress are you looking for? Maybe I can point you in a direction.
It's the hidden one in the Spire of the World. Have you
you
been there?
Okay, no.
Oh, different one.
No, I didn't know about that one.
No, don't worry, it's hidden.
There was a spire off to the east of here, just past over the lake. I thought that was the one that you were talking about.
Does that sound familiar, Yannick?
Yannick, you probably haven't heard about this one, spending most of your time in Bryn Shander. Let me see if I can get some information about it for you. Where are we? I think it's just because of our proximity to this one that I think that we'd know about it. There was this story came in from Caer to the north that there was some sort of evil wizard in East Haven, and they tied him to the stake and they lit him on fire, all because he hired some people to find this buried tower, and then killed them to keep its location secret, right? One of them told someone before that went down, and it's just kind of spread slowly through Caer Konig and Caer-Dineval, and I heard it while out getting goods from up north.
How long ago was that?
Just before the Knights, so it's been a couple of months, so it's relatively new information. I mean, I wouldn't go, it sounds terrifying, but that was just over to the east. Yeah, I think there's someone in Caer Konig that might be able to point you in a more of a definite direction, though.
Ooh. Do you know this person?
Yes.
Is that
their
sorry?
name?
Oh,
The person's name? Where we might find them?
Yeah, the
Sounds intriguing.
I can give you the name of someone who might know that for you.
Yannick.
If you go to Caer Konig, find a speaker, Trovis. I'm sure he'll have that information for you.
Oh, we've had that name before, haven't we?
He's hard to miss. He's a silver dragonborn. You won't miss him.
Excellent. That sounds very exciting.
And how far is Caer Konig from here? By Axpeak?
You'll be. It's probably like an hour, if that. Yeah.
Well, my belly is full of warm food, so I'm able to travel.
Indeed.
Yeah,
do we think that's our next stop, team? Get vengeance
Sounds
for some
great.
dead workers? Is that the plan?
Adventurous. I'm ready for adventure.
Yeah, I think there was something else you'd heard about Caer Konig as well. Do you have that written down somewhere? I gave you some information about it at some point. I'm pretty certain I did.
Vandals were in Caer Konig.
That's what it was. There were. See if I can find the. There was a very specific thing. Establishments had been beset by vandals and thieves that skulk about unseen. The town speaker, Trovis, could really use some help catching the interlopers. That was what you heard in... Oh, shoot, I don't even know where you heard that now. In one of the many taverns you've been to across the 10 towns.
No, it certainly seems like somewhere that we should visit.
I'm happy to proceed there with you all if that's our next destination.
There's like this
Hooray!
thudding on the door upstairs. Someone please let me out of this damned room. I've had enough of this room. Just kind of muffled and coming from upstairs. The young guy at
Can
the
I
table
throw a
says,
psychic blade through the door?
Maybe. Did you want to?
Just quietly.
Just a cheeky one. Just in the throat.
just a cheeky little.
Back over your
I'll
shoulder
offhand it.
and the fate take
Yep.
it.
Yep. I'll use my offhand. I'll just dip it over my shoulder. I'll
It is
take
like
a.
you don't.
I'll
have
take
line
a
of sight. You'd have to-
disadvantage. This is for comedic effect.
It's like through the mezzanine and to where you think the door is. Give me like a roll with disadvantage.
Don't kill Wawa.
9.
Yeah, it's
there
a
you go.
9. You just like throw this shimmering thing that shoots through the mezzanine and in through the wall and outside. There's like a pause.
And then dissipates.
The knocking stops for a minute where you think maybe, oh, did I? And then they let me out of this damn room.
Oh, god damn it.
Right, we should be on our way.
I thought you were going to say there's a pause and then in the distance you hear a squawk as like a duck or something gets hit on the outside of the building.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, cool.
Great.
So is
Sounds like we got a destination, boys.
I think with everything that you've done here, the Knights of the Black Sword are going to be pretty rudderless without Kadroth, without Hethel, and without a lot of members as well, to be honest. There's probably going to need to be some sort of recruitment drive if they want the same sort of numbers again. But they are out there. Like if you were to stand outside certain taverns around different parts of the 10 towns at the right time, you would probably hear people praising Levistus and trying to get people recruited into the Black Swords. But for now, you can leave Caer-Dineval's keep. Pretty proud of everything that you've done for like the safety of Caer-Dineval.
As they're leaving, just as we're going through the door on the way out, if there's like a little bench or table or something, Harkness will just put the keyring on it and then just keep walking.
Yeah. There's like a set of big double doors that lead out to the another set of double doors. Nice protection for the keep. And there's like a leave your keys here kind of spot. You just hang the keys up. And as you open...
Not a swingers table.
yeah, it's one of those ones. As you open up the door, so I guess Harkness, you've sort of meandered your way out to the front. As you do that, heading out, there's this glimmering shape in front of you that slowly comes into fruition as this hammer, this giant hammer, just comes straight for your face. Can I please just get everybody to just quickly, let me just clear out the last turn. Just click your tokens and give yourself an initiative roll.
Is it cool that during breakfast Tobias resummons Winston?
Yeah, totally.
Cool.
And is it already canon that Harkness does his false life in the mornings?
I didn't hear that. I didn't.
Okay.
Is that something that he's been doing?
Oops. Hang on. Can I re-roll that? I did it on a disadvantage.
Oh.
I left my disadvantage.
Yes.
I got a 20 and then a 13. Sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Harkness got a 20
that was
though.
Poor trigger discipline.
So what? So sorry. I were you going to roll again, or did you need me to just adjust your?
Actually,
roll?
yeah.
Sorry.
I'll roll again. Sorry about that. That was my fault.
Can you drop my initiative to 15, please?
17.
DM?
15. Did you say?
Yes, please.
Can do.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, top of the turn order with a surprise attack is this basically large-sized Dwerger that is hammer is hitting straight for Tobias's face. And yes, if rolling for false life is something that you do every morning, then I want you to make sure you do that directly after a long rest. Like, that has to be something that you do directly after a long rest.
I had opened up my character sheet and selected the temp thing, but then just not put the number in.
You can chuck it in. Which it was only a roll of an 8 anyway. You basically duck just as this thing appears in front of you. This enormous Dwerger now standing menacingly at the front gates to this keep. Let's move over to Harkness. It's your turn next.
Harkness shuts the door. There's a guy out there.
Hey, lessons learned.
I just make way for you there, Yannick. There you go.
Oh, have we got our axe beaks back? They're inside the keep, right? Are we on them?
We were
could be
just looking
leading-
outside, maybe.
You'd be like leading them out, I'd assume. Since there are doors and stuff, it'd be very hard to open these doors on axe beak.
I can hold on to the rein of your axe beak, Yannick. Freeze your hand.
Hand it over. Are you going to ready anything?
Oh, if I'm allowed to ready an Eldritch Blast to blast this guy as soon as the door's back open? Or whether shutting both doors was like, nope, was his action. I'll leave the call to you.
If it was just the one door you were closing, then I would let that just be a thing, but two doors, I think, is venturing into action territory.
He's just out there.
Okay. I'm going to charge out. Oh, I can't get past for some reason.
Open up both of these doors. Does that work? Can you charge out now? One thing that now that you open up these doors and notice, there's something very different about this Dwerger. It looks to be metal, like some sort of construct.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes, that's what I was saying.
So I still can't go out the door, by the way.
Oh. Where are you... Oh, that is weird. Okay, where are you hoping to head?
Just, yeah, there's fine.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and then I shall cast Heat Metal if he's a construct.
Hooray!
What do we have to do for that?
So you need to make a. Oh wait, this is a no save, eh?
He's gonna be like a little potato wrapped up
Auto
in
hit,
tinfoil.
it says.
Yeah. So auto hit automatically hits. Any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell until the spell ends. Okay. When you cast... Okay, give me 2d8 fire damage.
Yeah, that's chunky.
8.
Ooh.
Okay. There's this yelling, but it doesn't seem to be coming from the construct. It's like this muffled yell coming from within the construct.
Oh no.
Ooh, this is like the bronze ox.
yeah.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
It's just
What
Look at
Done.
Gundam. Gundam. Look at Dwigger.
Anything else from you, Yannick?
That's my turn.
Okay, Tobias, over to you.
Upon seeing Yannick head out to face the creature, Tobias will also run out, and I can't get out either.
Okay, I can move you forward.
Cool. Winston, to battle! And he'll launch Winston at the creature's face, and Winston will pretend to be one of those flying squirrels, just like pull a little bit of fat out
I
from
need
his
you to
stomach.
know. I need you to know it is glowing red hot. So if you want to throw Winston, he will get burned.
Okay.
No, Winston.
He'll still throw Winston, but he won't hit the creature. He'll just like throw it over him,
Okay.
just so it looks distracty.
Yeah, cool.
In which case, then he will whip out his great sword and with his new mastery take a big swing at this creature.
Yeah, cool.
Back, you beast!
Just so you know, so once per each of your turns, now that you know there is someone within the construct, you can choose for your action to target the construct on the outside, or you can try and target the one on the inside, okay? So if you want to target the one on the inside, there's disadvantage on the attack roll. But on a hit, you do an extra d10 of damage to the construct.
Okay, I think to start with, Tobias will just see the thing in front of him and swing his greatsword at that, and he rolls a total of 18.
That is a hit.
And we'll roll damage. And we get 13. I'm just going to do the quick check to see if it does the fanciness anywhere. It does it, maybe?
That was just a 2d6 plus 3. You just
So
rolled.
this is my Great Weapon Master. And in here it says I add my proficiency bonus. So I'm wondering, do I just remember that and add 2 each time? I can't see it automatically.
Wait, did it add
adding
that plus 3? Is that what the plus 3 is?
So I have a plus 3 for strength.
Oh, okay. All right, so yeah, add your proficiency on top then.
Yeah. So a total of 15 slashing damage.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, you just slice this nice opening in the front of this construct, and for a moment you can see this dwerge's grey bearded face like snarling out at you for a moment. Dandy, over to you.
Hee hee. Can I see this little face sticking out?
I'd say, yeah, you can see that little, like a glimpse of it. Like it's looked down out at this new slice in its construct before sort of getting back into its normal position.
Okay, I'm gonna fire a psychic blade at it.
At the construct or at the guy wearing the construct?
At the guy wearing the construct.
Okay, it's at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Oops, sorry.
But if you hit,
Let me see, get blade.
this is going to be
Wait.
huge damage.
It's 12. Did 12
Yeah.
make it?
No, unfortunately not.
No.
It is a miss.
Do I have anything?
You got a bonus action if you want to your bonus action.
Can I've got this thing. Side bolstered neck. And it's used for when I fail an ability check using skill or tool. That's not this instance, is it?
No.
No, okay. Yeah, okay. No, I was hoping I had something, but I don't. But,
You can do your offhand, right? Your offhand
Yeah.
throw if you wanted to.
I'm gonna try me offhand one. And still at a disadvantage. Disadvantage.
Well, you can target
Let's
if you just want to.
Oops. Too
Sorry.
late. Oh, look at that 27 I got.
You can only once per turn target the thing inside. So this one is targeting the construct now, which is not at
okay.
disadvantage. So we're just going to take
15?
that first roll. We take the
okay.
first roll,
27.
which is definitely a hit. Just definitely a hit.
Yay.
So give us your damage. Plus, since you have you got your stealth sneak attack ready to go.
Oh, yeah, we've got our little friend. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, 6 psychic plus 3 sneak is 9.
Yeah, cool. This construct is starting to like judder a lot more, and you've got this like swearing coming from inside. "God, you fucking thing!" As he's trying to get it to move. It is the construct's turn again. Now, the damage only happens. The creature must succeed on a concentration or drop, which it can't. If it doesn't drop, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability. Okay. I think he's staying inside. And he's just kind of like jerking around with the hammer in one hand, and you notice his other gauntleted hand has these massive claws on it. And he just like scrapes down towards Yannick with this clawed gauntlet. This is with disadvantage. Yeah, it's a 7, so that's nothing. And then robotically kind of judders the hammer down towards Tobias. Also a disadvantage. It's a roll of 20.
Ouch. That makes
and-
it through.
Yeah, so 9 bludgeoning damage as this massive hammer just like slams down onto one of your sides. Harkness, over to you.
So yeah, Harkness now has a better look at this and has seen that there's that little person inside. He is just going to kind of grip one bicep and aim an arm quite carefully. And he is actually quite lucky, which gives him advantage. And he's going to try and shoot the person inside.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right, so that means... So it's normally at disadvantage? Are you saying it's not at disadvantage? Or is
Yep,
this-
he's going to use one of his luck.
Oh, yeah, cool.
And then just roll.
Okay, cool.
Fusiket SLA! And he fires off an Eldritch Blast, like kind of trying to sight down his hand like a pool player. Let's go. Roll normal. 13.
13. Dang. Okay, yeah, your Eldritch Blast.
But
Oh,
he
that's,
does.
sorry, that's the roll. Is that damage? Or
That's
what's
the roll to hit.
okay. So that is
but you know what? He's feeling inspired. As he's about to do it, he just adjusts his hand slightly as I use my inspiration.
Yeah, perfect.
You didn't roll with advantage.
But it was a disadvantage, so it cancelled
Yeah,
out.
cancelled out.
There we go. 23 to hit.
That is a
The
hit.
adjustment, the twist of the wrist to spin
Yeah.
it. It
It's a good-
spirals now, and yeah.
it just like curls up into that little slice that Tobias made and slams against the like sternum of the Dwerger inside.
Like, you gotta sass it.
Yeah. Roll your damage.
Big numbers, come
Beastly.
on. Oh, 5. No, that should be more than that, though, because he should get his charisma bonus as well of +4 because of one of his Eldritch invocations.
Right. I wonder why that's not set up. So what's the total
I think
damage?
when I leveled up, something went weird with my Eldritch Blast, so it might have just dropped off.
So what's the total damage, sorry?
Plus his charisma mod of 4, so 9 force damage.
9. Damn, okay. Okay, yeah, you notice that there's blood slowly seeping down his chest in that area now, as he's like coughing and the whole construct is juddering. Anything else from Harkness?
No, that's him.
Yannick.
Okay, Yannick is going to clutch his holy symbol and just reignite the metal that he's been working and just heat it back up.
Okay, give us 2d8 again, please.
Yep. Oh, I have to click my sheet. Another 8.
That is the magic number. There's like the just as it was about to slowly dull down its red hotness, it just elevates back up to that max heat. And the screams from that Dwerger emanate out now through that slice, shaping the sound into something absolutely unholy. And then you see that the body inside just kind of like slump down inside that construct. The construct like jerkily continues to move, like it is magically motivated, but it seems to have no direction now, and stumbles around for a little bit before looking for a foothold on something and toppling down into the snow. And just the heat of it melts all of the snow around it and any snow that is landing down on top of it. You've killed another Dwerger in this fight against Dwergers.
Tandy warms herself temporarily in front of the burning Dwerger.
It's like a parting gift for the kid.
Rubs her little hands.
Well, that was a thing.
Where did that guy
What a
come
way to
from?
go.
Can we trace his steps? Is there a hole we need to seal? Is there a tunnel nearby?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
must
can-
be massive footsteps.
Yeah, there are footsteps that sort of lead just back into the. They follow the path down towards the city, but then sort of veer off onto a path. If I bring up the map of Caer-Dineval for you, you guys follow the footsteps and sort of out of the keep, and they head off down towards that mountainside, towards the village, and you can only assume if you followed them far enough, they would take you back to the abandoned tavern in town. But the footsteps sort of have been snowed over at a certain point.
Do we
Certainly.
need to destroy that old tavern?
What was that, Tobias?
We'll certainly have to be on our guard against this sort of thing. But yeah, I think you're right, Dandy. Perhaps we go check out that tavern just to make sure that it's still empty.
Yeah, I can say it's a pretty quick journey back down to that tavern. From the outside, there doesn't look to be anything going on. You walk through see the same dead bodies that you left there previously, and everything else seems to be in order. There's no movement, no inhabitants to this place.
Suspicious.
Or perhaps
Very
then, once we finish in Caer Konig, we head back here and see if it's still okay. What do you think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds capital.
the journey north to Caer Konig is really only going to take about 45 minutes to an hour on Axbeak. Everyone's fed, everyone's ready to go. How are our Axbeaks? I think everyone's Axbeak is kind of working in their favor now. It's taken days, but they seem to all be happy. You've been treating them well, you're keeping them fed, keeping them warm, and pretty much it's a smooth, quick journey to Caer Konig. Let me just show you what Caer Konig is like. I don't think we've been to Caer Konig yet. Let me introduce you
How
to...
intelligent is a Axbeak?
They're pretty
And
intelligent.
do they have the ability of mimicry? Can we teach them to say things?
No, they're not gonna. You're not gonna be able to. They're not like
I love her.
yeah. No, they're
Pretty baby.
more
Who's a
akin
pretty
to
baby?
trying to teach a dog to speak in mimicry. I think it'd be similar to
Corn flakes.
that. A lot of your journey is pretty relaxed. Actually, you've travelled nice and early, where the day's going to be as bright as it's going to get. For everyone else, Harkness. It's snowing not as hard as it has been. There's no signs of any sort of blizzards, and it only takes you maybe 40 minutes to get there, a little faster than you might have originally thought. Caer Konig is another very, very small town. I think Yannick gives a little bit of his knowledge to the team as you get closer. He mentions that same thing. It's probably another 50% of the population again. Very small militia, probably the same sort of size as Caer-Dineval as well. These guys are known to sacrifice food for Oriel, not people. There's not enough people to sacrifice. There's everything you'd expect. There's a tavern. There's actually something here that someone else mentioned when you were following the adventurers that were heading up the cairn. There was talk of an adventuring outfitter here that helped give everyone the climbing gear they needed to be able to find this shape-shifting werewolf Goliath thing. Anyway, so there's an outfitters here and there's an inn, but it's not too long before, as you get in there, that you notice there's people that are very bundled up, just as you've seen everywhere else, and they're sort of shuffling between snow-battered houses, keeping their heads down, barely bothering to give you a look as you walk past them. This pile of snow stirs as you pass it, and someone hidden beneath it suddenly stands up, and the figure looks around and yells, "Who goes there? Is it thieves? Have I found those creeping bastards?" When he pulls down the scarf off his face, covering it, you see it is a silver dragonborn holding onto an empty wine bottle as if it was a weapon. He lets out this tremendous belch, grins at you and says, "Pardon my manners, but jittery with all the thieving going on. I'm Trovis, the townspeaker."
Love him, dude.
And that's
good.
Okay. I'm gonna say that's where we'll wrap it up. Yeah, with you meeting Trovis, the drunk townspeaker.
You mask, yay!
Yeah.
Yay! You mustache muppet.
Yeah, I had that ready like weeks ago when I thought that's where you guys were heading, where I misinterpreted where you were going.
And then we ran in the opposite direction,
That's fine. It was worth it. It was worth it. This guy.
Look how cute he is. Aw.
He looks so awesome.
He has such nice teeth.
I was going for a little bit of Jack Sparrow. Just a little bit of Jack Sparrow for that one. Just a hint.
What lovely teeth you have.
Awesome. Level 4, guys. Very good. By the way, I'm gonna let you in on just a little bit of behind the curtain here. This spire that got mentioned, this is very much chapter 2 content, that one. That is a little. Doesn't mean you have to do it. I'm just saying I'm now introducing chapter 2 stuff to you. You guys have made it into the venturing away from 10 Towns part of Rime of the Frostmaiden, which is very exciting.
Leaving 10 Towns? Oh my gosh.
Well, we.
We might not. There's still plenty of towns to see. You're free to do whatever you want.
Do
not
all
even
the
think-
side quests so we're overpowered when we go and fight the big bad.
It's real. I kind of realized today how absolutely non-linear this book really is. You can kind of just do stuff whenever. If you, yeah, that's all I can really say. It's cool. It's cool.
So, Yannick, is there an area where there's lots of wolves that appear one by one that we could just sit and kill for days?
Yes,
Excellent.
definitely.
We'll go there later.
Unfortunately, killing a lot of wolves isn't one of the milestones I have set up. Sorry, I'm
Aw.
sorry for that. Yeah,
But it really is a
knucklehead.
lot of wolves.
yeah. I'm not saying don't do it.
It's the knucklehead trout spawning site, and we just sit and wait for them. Ponk. Ponk.
And if it wasn't apparent, obviously the construct Duergar was from the Eventometer, the first Eventometer
Yay.
event. Very much in theme, though. I didn't create that out of nowhere. That was just one of the characters I have access to in this system. So
Thanks, Free League.
thank you, Free League, for some reason.
Because always.
Let's talk inspiration. Who does not have inspiration at the moment?
I no longer do.
True. So just
Tobias woke up and felt inspired being a human.
That's right. That's cool. That's cool. So just Yannick and Harkness. Okay. Chat?
I mean, I love that line though. With like, what's it? We can unfind him or whatever that was that Yannick did.
Would you like him not to be fine?
Yeah, it's the one.
Yes, that one.
And the first creation of the Duergar microwave, I thought was pretty good too.
That was brutal. That was like, did you change to that once you realized it was a construct, or were you always just gonna like do that to get him to drop his hammer? Like,
Oh, when you said it was a construct, when you said it wasn't like a person,
yeah,
I was like, oh, that's a big metal thing that I can just make hot. I didn't realize there'd be someone inside of it.
yeah.
And then I would, man, honestly, like Bronze Ox is such nightmare fuel.
It really is.
It's such an awful.
I don't know if
idea.
it was actually
What
a
is it?
real thing, but I know that it's got
was.
stories attached to it. It is actually a real thing because it
Yeah,
sounds
so
horrific.
the inventor of the Bronze Ox, his reward for inventing it was that the pharaoh who, or the king or whatever, put him inside the Bronze Ox and tested it.
That was his reward.
His reward. So if you just Google Bronze Ox,
But yeah.
it's a torture device basically to kill someone. It's like an ox made of bronze and they light a fire under it.
And so it's heat metal basically.
Yeah, it's heat metal.
But they've got the mouth of the ox has an opening, and it's like as the screams escape, it sounds like the ox is basically mooing.
I didn't know that, but
Yeah, so it's done in such a way that it's meant to sound like an oxen call, basically.
oh, that is rough.
Yeah. CJ said, you did him a grace, those dudes are super messed up. I agree. The Duergars are gross little... I really like the Duergars in Baldur's Gate 3. Those little Duergars are fantastic. Just foul-mouthed, disgusting little creatures.
Still haven't gotten past Act 1.
I haven't gotten past Act 2, so don't worry.
They are in Act 1.
I haven't gone that far. I met the druid spoilers and then I stopped.
Yeah. That's very early.
That is very early. Yeah. So we still haven't... So are we going to give the Bronze Ox... We'll give Bronze Ox the inspiration. I think that's a good move for these Dwergers. So John, give yourself inspiration for next time.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I did have a
welcome.
plan with him, by the way. If
Oh,
he was
yeah?
still if he was still alive after that, I was going to bend the construct around him with my hammer.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Like
Yeah.
forging the construct into a
Yeah.
That's cool.
Make it impossible to
A
escape.
tomb.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to decide whether I wanted him just to like jump out screaming or if he was going to stay in there to try and like get some big hits because the thing can be really damaging. But I probably should have got him out. This could have been 2 against 1, but that's all good. That's all good. Jules says, thanks, crew. Great game. Thanks for joining us, Jules. Loved having you around. Thanks to everybody who joined us tonight. It should be a very good one next week now that we've got Trovis revealed, and what he's going to bring to the party is I'm looking forward to Caer Konig. Thanks,
Brings
everybody.
rum.
Thanks all.
Yeah, and we'll be back next week, I believe, unless anyone is unavailable Easter Monday.
I'm good.
Okay, cool.
I
See you guys
should
all
be
next.
fine.
Just let me know.
I should
Let
be
me know.
back by yeah.
Okay, cool.
Thanks everybody.
All right, thanks everyone, and come talk to us on our Discord and all the other usual stuff, and follow Career Break Guy on YouTube as well as Getting Dicey. Thanks everybody. Have a great night. Enjoy
Bye.
Easter. Bye-bye.
Bye.